Hello and welcome. Today we're diving into one of the most powerful and inspiring stories in the Bible, the story of Queen Esther, a young Jewish woman who rose from obscurity to royalty and through faith and courage saved her people from destruction. Let's see how God used Esther in a time of crisis and what we can learn from her today. Part 1. Esther's Rise. Esther's story begins in the Persian Empire during the reign of King Xerxes. After Queen Vashti is removed, a search begins for a new queen. Esther, a young Jewish girl raised by her cousin Mordecai, is chosen, not because of her wealth or status, but because of God's favor and her character. Though she keeps her Jewish identity a secret, God places her exactly where she needs to be, in the palace. Lesson: God positions us for His purpose, even when we don't understand why. Romans 8:28 reminds us that all things work together for good for those who love God. Part 2. The threat but soon danger arises. Haman, a powerful official, becomes angry when Mordecai refuses to bow to him. In his pride and hatred, Haman convinces the king to issue a decree to destroy all the Jews. Mordecai urges Esther to speak to the king and plead for their lives. But approaching the king without being summoned could cost her her life. Lesson: there will be moments when doing the right thing requires great risk. Esther 4:14 is a key verse. And who knows but that you have come to your royal position for such a time as this. Part 3. Esther's courage. Esther asks the Jews to fast and pray for 3 days. Then she goes before the king, risking everything. Because of God's grace, the king welcomes her. Through wisdom and boldness, Esther reveals Haman's evil plan. The king is furious and Haman is punished. The Jewish people are saved. Lesson: faith and prayer prepare us for courage. Esther didn't act in fear, but in faith, and she trusted God to work through her obedience. Esther's story is more than just a historical event. It's a testimony of how God uses ordinary people for extraordinary purposes. Whether you're facing fear, uncertainty, or pressure, remember Esther. Stand firm in faith. Pray before you act. Trust that God has placed you where you are for such a time as this. If this story inspired you, let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more prayers, Bible stories, and verses.